Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey chapter 423. It is the last day of the week, aka the Big Bang Attack workout. I'm feeling very good right now. Very excited for this workout. But anyways, to the main subject matter for today. What the hell is there to look forward to? So the main reason why I want to discuss this is because I've been kind of scouring the idea of what to talk about today, and I have no idea. But then I realized, man, everything that I want to talk about is all just negative and or just terrible things that are happening in the world. And I was like, fuck. It's a jolly time currently while filming this. It's the holiday season, if you will, but it will be released probably sometime in like February, maybe March, right? So it's going to be a little bit before this comes out. So around that time, I'm trying to see within the 2 months there, what is there to be looking forward to. Sure, there's the new year and everything that comes along with the new year, but it seems as though that at a certain point trying to look forward to something, and I think that it's a little tough now. I'm not necessarily a black pillar in that sense. I do believe in certain black pill things. I do understand that. We'll talk about that some other day, but I'm more of a white pill person. I think that there is more good in the world. You just have to kind of find it, but that's the thing. It's a little hard to find sometimes, specifically right now, where what are we looking forward to? And that's the entire point of this video, is just kind of assess what the hell is the point really, and just look forward to it, because obviously having too much of a negative level to things makes it so you become nihilistic about the future, that nothing matters and all that other stuff, and nothing is worse than a nihilistic person. Well, there are a couple other things that are worse, but still, nihilism is just a terrible way to live. So that's why I wanted to just kind of step back, look at everything, try to look ahead a little bit and see what could be good in the near future, like the actual good parts of it, and not just an accelerationism idea. See this video about that, more so along the lines of actually good things that might come up, whether it even be in like entertainment or whatever, because that's also looking pretty bleak as well. Nothing like getting a advertisement for like Paramount Plus or something like that nowadays, because I'm like, all this streaming shit is just horse shit now. So that's I've already made an episode about that right here. It's just interesting to think about what to do, or what is there to look forward to. So with that being said, I will talk about that, and hopefully I'll have more stuff to say when we get to Mother Base. All right, so started this day off with a single arm lat pull down, which was pretty good. But anyway, back to the main subject matter for today. What is there to look forward to? Well, funny that I did this approximately 2 months ago when it was near the end of the year, and trying to go into the new year with a vigor that I've never felt before. And now it's the new year, and look at that. World War III is on the menu, and for real this time. It seems as though this has been on the menu even back in 2020. I remember particularly there were a few Twitter threads of people going crazy that it could happen, but then there was a little cough coming from China that kind of changed the world, but it's a different story for a different day. I think that even then, or even now, I think that now, when looking at everything, besides the geopolitical problems that we are having, plus the whole bad people running our government and never really being able to actually criticize any Middle Eastern country or things like that, besides those idiotic and foolish things, I do believe that there is some positivity coming from that, and that is the fact that eventually people are starting to kind of wake up to realize, oh, our greatest ally isn't necessarily our greatest ally. They are just using us. I hope to God that more and more people will realize that, hey, we are being used as slaves for other people. But hey, hopefully that will happen in the future, sooner rather than later, before we all become extinct because people are fucking stupid. But then again, we are living in very interesting times where you can't really say too many things, especially on the internet, because you will be deplatformed and depersoned. Being depersoned is a very funny thing, personally, I find, because I think it happens a lot more frequently than people would like to realize. But that's kind of a different story for a different day, because I want to talk about that and how that happens in between the genders. But we'll get there when we get. Now, for real, back to the positives, and I do think that there are some to look forward to, particularly this year. This is the year that I will finally finish cutting, for the love of God. I'm tired of it. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to get to my
base goal line weight, and I'm going to get there before summer or around summer probably, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to be where I want to be, as well as doing other things, possibly starting a family and doing those types of things, continuing my search for a possibly better job, or continuing on my job currently that I actually kind of like, but don't necessarily like. I just tolerate it is the best way to describe it. But there are going to be good things to see. My nephew is growing up. He can actually hold a conversation now, which is kind of insane in a certain sense. He's getting the ability to actually play video games, also insane personally. And seeing him grow up and seeing those types of things do make me want to see where the future goes, irregardless of where the world on the outside wants to try to screw us over. I'm actually very curious to see if there will be a callback or a bringing back of old technologies, as we realize that more and more technology now was just there to spy on us and keep tabs on us rather than actually try to entertain us or be useful for our psyche, instead of just trying to become dopamine spiraling, things like that. That's one thing that I've learned, that this year I want to try to get away from a lot of the stuff that's been around for a while now when it comes to like technology and stuff, because it's all just used to spy on me, and I'd rather not have that. I'm looking forward to just being away from a lot of this stuff, because I know that realistically any of these phones can be used, turned into bombs at any moment, second. It is seen as a person that is against the state. So it is something to get away from. But I think there is a lot to look forward to as more people start to realize this and start to get away from a lot of this stuff. Try to get away from the dopamine addicted things that keep them in this loop where they are stuck in wanting to be on their cell phones and on the internet all the time, and try to get away from it and realize, what's the one group I'm not allowed to criticize? Oh, right. That's probably the bad people. That's very interesting how that works out.
And we're back. Welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, none. Exercises skipped. We have one, the rice bucket, because I have no time. I have to go walk my dog right now. But anyways, with that being said, back to the main subject matter at hand. Is there anything worth looking forward to? Yes, there is. There's always something to look forward to in the future. I think that being ultra black-pilled and negative all the time is such a bummer, and also not a good thing, because it reflects back on the soul. I think that it really darkens the soul as much as you can when you are only staring into the darkness. So it's good to stare in the light to expel some of that darkness away inside of you, because if you let it dwell in there, it can cloud your judgments a lot of the time. And I think that that's the main reason why I'm making this particular video, is because I feel like right now everything looks bleak. Before, maybe like a few years back, I remember looking forward to 2024, 2025, and they were highly productive years. I mean, 1 year I lost a lot of weight. The next year I got a job and continued the weight loss and the journey, some that has been documented on this channel. So it's been an interesting idea. But this time, now that I'm at the next apex, it's weird. It's like a blank slate almost. The next year, it's probably already the next year while this is happening, but it's just a weird feeling I have currently, where it's not a one that I have of a pure optimism per se, and I want to change that. So that's the point of this episode. Hopefully I've discovered some things that have happened within the last 2 months or so that have made it so I look forward to what comes next. I know there are things that I'm not going to look forward to, but that's just part for the course, of course. So it is just something that's going to happen, but it is something where looking back, stepping back from that and looking at the other side of it and making sure that there is another side of it is important. So with that being said, though, tell me what you think in the comments section down below. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions about this one. If you have something you're looking forward to this year, please let me know. If there isn't, tell me about that too. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video with anybody who may or may not like it. I will be back on tomorrow with a new video. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Keep it heavy, stay safe out there, and stay warm. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.